Amazon Tech here, and we have the Lenovo 500E second generation. And this Chromebook is going to be reviewed because this was bought for a family member, and this was made in 2019. But since it's made in 2019, it's not gonna have the best things of the Chromebook. But this is pretty worth it in 2025, considering it's only 150 bucks and it's a touchscreen with a pen and 32 gigs of storage and an okay processor. Let's start off with the specs. These specs are pretty good. Well, not my specs, the Chromebook specs, but we have 32 gigs of storage, 4 gigs of RAM. 4 gigs of RAM will stay as that, and you can get to the lowest 16 gigs of storage, and 32 gigs of storage is the highest. Now, let's get to the processor. This is the Intel Celeron 4100. Intel Celeron 4100. It's a okay processor for just minimalistic gaming and not the highest gaming. But this is meant for school. But this is a really cool Chromebook to do light games on it. But you get a pen also, so the pen you can do is scroll on it. It's just gonna be the exact same thing with your finger. But when you try to twist this with a phone, the pen won't work. It will only work with the computer. So you'll know that because I've tried it. Now we only have 60 Hz, 720 resolution, and about 600 nits of brightness. So the brightness is pretty okay in my opinion. Outdoors it's okay, but it can also flip into a tablet. That's the thing that might appeal to me and to most people buying this thing. It flips, and that's really cool because it's not gonna be like a laggy flip. It's just gonna be exactly just how you use it as a Chromebook. But we're gonna head on to gaming on this thing. I'm gonna be doing some normal Roblox gaming. Now the Roblox gaming I'm using is Drive World Roblox, so I don't play this game, but this is just for this video. But you can see that we have to wait for it to load for it to be good, but that's normal because the processor is too high. But once we load and everything, you're not gonna encounter that many lags. Because this thing, it has 4 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of storage. If you had 16 gigs of RAM, the thing will lag a lot. Because 16 gigs of RAM is only meant for the school version, I think personally. But if you have 32 gigs of RAM, you can do a lot of stuff on this thing. You can even edit videos on this Lenovo 500E. But that's for 150 bucks, you can expect a lot and not a lot. Now, there are going to be some occasional stutters and lags while using this thing, but that's because this is 150 bucks. But you're gonna notice that the more you use it, the more you get used to it. So I don't think it's gonna be much of a problem for you people knowing that's gonna be 150 bucks. But well, let's get to the camera. The camera is a 2 megapixel front or a 5 megapixel front and a 5 megapixel on the keyboard, because there's actually two cameras, because this is you can flip it into tablet and get the camera to the other side, and the 5 megapixel is going to be on the keyboard and 5 megapixel on the top. They're the exact same quality of 720p. There's no 4K resolution obviously, but you're going to get pretty good okay camera distance. But the camera is just to know that it can look HD, but it's not HD. But it comes up to my conclusion. The conclusion is, when you use this thing, this is well over for 150 bucks. Because you're getting a touchscreen, a pen, and pretty okay cameras, and a pretty okay performance. So, I would recommend this for you most of y'all. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. See you guys in the next one. Bye.